What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the next video on learning Python. My name is QTS Dani and you guys watching my channel Coriowood. We continue our discussion from the last video about the variable names, how you guys going to put the variable names. So the very legal variable name, that's the convention in Python. The variable names can consist of letters. I put an S here, you can put any number of letters here, underscores and digits. Variables should not start with numbers. You guys can put the numbers, so you guys can put just 1 2 3 and you guys can put Adam like this. So you guys can't do that. That's not a convention. If you do that, you guys going to get an error. You can use a lot of letters, you can use a lot of underscores and digits. Variables should not start with numbers. No Python keywords, as we made another video, as you guys can watch our videos. No Python keywords like a class, like a functions, like a constructor, this and that. You guys can't do that. Like a lambda, you're not allowed to put this one because they are reserved Python keywords, and the Python needs these ones for the functionality. Like a class is used by Python, so you guys cannot use the word class, because if you do that, then you guys are going to get in trouble. So the class is a Python word. So in the functions as well, it's a Python. You guys stay away from using that one. So whenever you guys put something like this, you guys going to get error from the Python. Variable names are case sensitive, so keep in mind that you guys can say Adam and this Adam are two different. They are different. So the Adam with the lowercase and the Adam with the front one is uppercase. As far as Python is concerned, they are two different strings. They are not the same, and we guys gonna prove it to you how. Variable should be you guys should consider the readability, and you should be say readability means you guys can read it like these ones. You guys can read it like Adam is readable. You guys can put it like a lot of numbers, like say you guys can put a dollar sign, these things you can put it like that. Or you can put a this is very long, and put a long variable. So there is nothing wrong with this one because you guys using all letters. There is nothing wrong with this one, but there is something called readability issues, because you guys not going to waste your 10 minutes trying to figure out what is this. Or if you guys gonna put your variable XYZ, then you guys gonna put some secret words here, and then the next day you guys gonna come in and you're gonna scratch your head, what is this supposed to mean, XYZ and blah blah blah. Don't try to be like a CIA or FBI. You can't put a code words in your variables. Just put a normal words. If it's login, just put a login. If it's register, just put a register. So simple as that. The most you can do that, you can put a my login, which is the camel case. The first one is like a camel lowercase, and you can see the second one is got a L which upper, and it says my login. Very readable, and you guys can do this. This is called camel case. So readability is a very important. Lowercase. Underscores, you guys can do underscores. So you guys gonna say my and then underscore login. You guys can do that by all means. Say camel case, as I said to you guys here, and this was like this underscore. Hi, how are you? Very readable. There's no problem with this one. You guys can put your variable like this, like American presidents. It's a best practice. That's a best practice in Python convention. And then you guys avoid the first character, like underscore, like a Joe, Char, or Adam, or you guys can put a say Donald. So you guys avoid this one. There's no problem with this one, as Python accepts the underscore, but later on you guys gonna scratch your head. Whoever is gonna read your code, why you guys put a underscore in front of your variable name. So there is nothing wrong with this one. There is nothing to say here. It's by all means you can put it at the front too, like this. There's no problem with this one, but try to avoid this one, as this is legal. There's no problem, but you guys avoid that one. So you guys can put descriptive. If it's login, just put a login. If it's logout, just put a logout. You guys gonna py, and then you guys gonna put login, our py, log out, or whatever your program name allows you. Your program name is, or whatever you guys do that, you guys can do that, but stay away from the weird variables. Say you guys gonna put a pi, say xyz abc, then you guys gonna get confused. Whoever is gonna read your code gonna get confused why you put all sort of weird letters. And as we said in the previous video, that variable name, you guys that's variable names, and here then you guys could put an assignment, then you guys can put your expression. So that's how you guys do that. You guys can put a number is equal to whatever number. You can put a string. You can as we said in the previous video, say you guys can put a number is equal to name is equal to, say Yazdani, for example. This by all means you can do that, and you guys can put a number. You guys can put any number. You guys can put 100, or you guys can put say 1000.10. I'm not running this because I already show you guys these ones. Alright, so now you can assign this one, and we can open our terminal here. So I'm here at PyCharm. You guys can come here at tool windows if you want, and you can put your terminal, and you guys gonna see that I've got a Python project, and I'm gonna put a Python because I just want a terminal, and you can see that my terminal is open. And what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna clear the screen so you guys can see properly. I'm gonna come here. Okay, so I'm gonna put a I'm gonna put A, you guys B, C, D, and F, and we're gonna assign 30. You guys can change together. So if you guys wanna put A, it's gonna be 30, then you guys gonna put B, then you guys gonna put a C, and then you guys gonna put F all the way to. So all of them, what we done here is we assign 30 to all of them. So that's the beauty of Python. You can change it together. So Python allows you to put a single value to several variables simultaneously. For so now you've seen the example here, as we've seen in previous video. So I'm going to clear the screen. As we've seen in the previous videos that we put something, say we put a Corio, for example, and we could assign anything. Say you can assign wood. We've seen it in the previous video. So now if you put a print and you put a Corio, you guys are gonna see wood. So there are 4 types of the data types, which we're gonna go on the next video. And the first one is gonna be integers. So we're gonna put an int, and we're gonna go on this one for this data type in the next video. So I'm gonna put a arrow here, and it's gonna be numerical values. So it's gonna be, say 10, and then you guys all the way to 0 and all the ways to -10. So for example, you guys can do both sides, and then there's gonna be float, and then it's gonna be floating value. It's gonna be decimal value, and decimal value is gonna be floating point number. For example, it's gonna be, say 30.70, or you guys can put it anything else, or 50.90900, whatever number. That's a floating point number. And the next one is going to be string, which you guys seen so far. You guys shouldn't have any problem. It's going to be string, and the string is that we've seen that the string is going to be Corio. For example, this is string Coriowood, for example, and it's going to be good morning. They're all literal string. And last one is very, very important. We have a list, and then we have tuples, and then we have dictionaries. So they are very, very important, and you guys can open your bracket, close your bracket. You guys can put any number here, 1 4 5 7 8 9. You can put a number like this, or you can put, because everything is in Python is objects, you guys can put all the objects inside here. You guys can say put a Adam, or you guys can say camel, for example, or you guys can say cat, for example, and you guys can put your number just like a set. You guys can put your number, say number is going to be 30 for example. You guys can do this. So we're going to go through in depth about the list, tuples, and dictionaries. Alright, so now you can do your first, and you're gonna assign 7, and you can do the second, and the second one is gonna be 2 plus first. And now the first one assign 7, the second one 2 plus first, and the result's gonna be, you guys can put a result, the first plus second, or you guys gonna put second, and you guys gonna see 9, because here 7, because we put a 2 on the plus, if we put the second one's got a 2, and we put the 2 on top of the first, and it becomes 9. So in the next video we're gonna see the data types that are supported in Python. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you have any question or comment, leave in the comment box. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.